And it's the perfect time to pay attention to your skincare routine. Give it a little reboot. So, Julia, this is what the girlies are doing. They're into skincare 100%. Let's make it DIY.
Right?
And let's start in the pantry.
I know, right? It's so funny when you say the girlies are into it. It's so in. Everyone's into their skincare routine, their 12-step, their 14-step, their 25-step.
Yes.
I got one.
Right?
I got one. Wash.
2-step.
Right? You know.
Wash it off.
But the idea is that, you know, you don't need to spend a ton of money on all these different products.
Yes.
So many of them you can make yourself. And you can make them from things that you have in your house, which is great. And we think a lot about food, and we know different things about nourishing food and nourishing things, but we never think about how it actually could be nourishing on the outside as well. So we are going to make my very favorite. This is like I call it like a buzz face mask, honey money face mask.
Ooh, face mask.
I know it's a face mask. So it's made with the base of kefir. Okay, kefir. I think is actually how you say it. Right, I'm saying it wrong. Which is a yogurt drink. Still has the same properties as yogurt, as in probiotic, that sort of stuff. But it also has alpha hydrochloric acid, which is amazing. Which is known to help exfoliate. It actually helps brighten the skin, and it actually can stimulate the blood flow to the face, which therefore can help with the little fine lines. Just saying.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's a quarter cup of that.
Yep.
Then we're going to mix in a tablespoon of honey. Now, honey is basically nature's superfood and has been for centuries. Yep. So it has antiseptic properties to it, sort of for infections, things like that. It's extremely moisturizing, adds a beautiful glow, all of that, and it tastes really good.
It's delicious. You use like raw honey.
It's raw honey, mixed in with the kefir, and then what you'll do is you just use a brush, and you'll just sort of take your mask.
I thought we were going to eat it.
You can totally eat it. It's honey and yogurt, basically. And then you just sort of brush it onto your face like this, right? Nice. And then once it dries, you'll feel it. It's kind of a little bit dry, a little bit creamy.
It'll feel.
You can feel it completely. But then you wipe it off. Oh my gosh. Can't even tell you.
Good, like
I can't. Oh, your face is so hydrated. It feels so bright. It's amazing.
I love
really
that
good.
for this time of year because it is dry.
It is.
Right? Okay, so go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, because I want to give a little food waste tip. If you can use yogurt as well. So if you've got yogurt in the fridge in the end of the container, don't throw it out. Add some honey, slap it on the face.
Smart. Okay, speaking of slapping it on the face, let's talk beards.
Okay, so this is a great one. I've done this before for my guys. I have 2 sons and a husband, obviously. But it's a beard balm. And this one is a base of shea butter. And you can get shea butter in health food stores, whatever. It has anti-inflammatory properties to it. So if you've got any little nicks or things like that from shaving, this is extremely moisturizing.
And ladies, if you also have an involuntary beard like I do.
Exactly. When you pluck it, then you can put a little bit of this.
Put a little of that on it.
Right. So you're gonna do about 3 tablespoons of the shea butter, and then you're just gonna mix it in with about a quarter cup of coconut oil.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And then you'll mix these together, and you can sort of see, I don't know if you can see here, but it doesn't really go together very well right now. What you want to do is heat it. So you can pop this in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and what happens is the shea butter almost liquefies. Then when it hardens up again, it's great. And then I just store it in a little jar like this.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
And so then it's hydration for the beard.
And then also like almost like a moisturizer. I put in like a mint oil to it, so then my husband uses it.
Good.
Oh my God, quick story though, Tracy, not a word of a lie. I was making these last night and I left a spoon with the shea butter on the side of the stove. My son went to go make macaroni and cheese, used the same spoon. It's like, why does this taste like Dad's cream? I'm like, Mama's working, when everybody get out of the kitchen. Seriously, true story.
I can see that happening. I can totally see it. Okay, next up we're doing a face wash.
A face wash. We'll go really quickly on this. I've used this for years. This is a base of Castile soap.
So tell us about this
Castile soap is my favorite. It's the most natural soap that you can use. It is plant-based oils in it. It is honestly so gentle, hypoallergenic, but I use it for camping. That's where I first learned it. If you're camping anywhere, this will clean your dishes. Right? All the grime and the grease. So it makes for a great facial scrub with all the makeup that we have.
Okay,
so in here, Tracy, I've got 2 tablespoons of water. I'm going to mix in a quarter cup of the Castile soap. Now, here's the trick. You want the water first, otherwise it starts to bubble too much. Right? And a tiny little bit of honey, just whatever you want. And then I mix in a little bit, probably about a tablespoon of...
Scotch.
Seriously. Vodka. That is actually avocado oil for those healthy fats.
Beautiful.
And then I just put it into the jar here, and then this stays up by my bathroom, and I've got got that great, natural, amazing face wash.
And that, of course, she's got the beautiful glass bottle pump.
Yeah, I'm the accidental environmentalist. Of course.
Okay, last we're going to deal with our eyes.
Okay, I'm going to do this one because I've been obsessed with trying to figure out how to get eye patches.
Yes.
You see them, they're all the trendy ones. Everyone's wearing them on social. They stick on their face, they drive in the taxis, having their coffee. Yeah, those things are, you know, single use.
Yes.
I don't like that. So I figured, how can I do this? So, egg white. Egg whites are a natural skin tightener.
Okay.
So we're going to put 1 egg white in here without shell, if I can do it. There we go. Okay.
She's a pro.
There we are. There we go. There's that. We will use this egg yolk later. I promise I'm not throwing it out. It's going to go into a recipe.
Yeah, the eggs are too expensive.
I will make everybody
we throw
eat
nothing
it.
out.
Then we're going to put in a teaspoon of coffee because coffee will help with the dark circles. And you mix this together.
The caffeine will get rid of that.
Exactly. And then you've got the egg white, and then you've got this great little paste. So now what I did was take makeup wipes, cut them reusable, cut them in half, and then I store these in the fridge. Yeah. And I'm just gonna put it on for you. I don't care. Okay. And so in the morning, I will pop these on. I'm making my coffee.
They smell so good.
Oh, right?
I love
and then
the smell
it just
of coffee.
brings down the puffy eyes.
Yeah.
Now, they're not as sexy as the ones you see on Instagram.
Oh, yes,
I gotcha.
Oh, yes, they are. All of these recipes at cityline.tv, I actually think that they're really hot on you, Jules.
They do, and they work.